Have you ever heard someone say something and immediately think, yes, that's exactly right? They explain the situation perfectly. In American English, we have a common idiom for that moment. We say, you hit the nail on the head. Today, I'll show you exactly what that expression means, when Americans use it, and how you can use it naturally in everyday English. Let's get started. So what does hit the nail on the head mean? Let's start with the literal meaning. Imagine someone using a hammer. When you hammer a nail into wood, you want to hit it directly on the head of the nail. If you hit it perfectly, the nail goes straight into the wood. Clean, accurate, exact. But if you miss the head of the nail, the hammer slips. The nail bends. The job becomes messy. So when Americans say, you hit the nail on the head, we mean you said something exactly right, your explanation is perfectly accurate, or you identified the real problem. It means someone understood something perfectly. Let's look at some real-life situations. I want you to imagine at work that your team is trying to figure out why a project is late. People are suggesting many reasons. Maybe the software is the problem. Maybe the schedule is unrealistic. Maybe the client changed the requirements. Then one person says, I think the real issue is the communication. The teams are not sharing updates. The room goes quiet. Everyone nods. Someone says, you hit the nail on the head. This means that explanation is exactly correct. Now, I want you to imagine that you're talking to a friend. Your friend seems stressed. You ask, are you okay? They say they're fine, but you notice something is wrong. You say, is it because you're worried about the new job? Your friend stops and says, yes, that's exactly it. You hit the nail on the head. You understood their feelings perfectly. Now I want you to imagine that you and your friends are discussing a movie. One person says, the story wasn't bad, but the characters weren't interesting. Everyone immediately agrees. Someone says, wow, you hit the nail on the head. That person identified the real reason the movie wasn't good. Let's imagine now this family situation. A child is upset. The parents are trying to understand why. One parent says, I think she's tired. She didn't sleep well last night. The child immediately says, yes, that's it. The other parent says, you hit the nail on the head. Some other ways that you will hear Americans use this idiom are, you hit the nail on the head. She really hit the nail on the head. That comment hit the nail on the head. I think you hit the nail on the head. Notice something important. This idiom is usually used after someone says something very accurate. It's a way of saying you're absolutely right. Now, let's work on your pronunciation. Repeat after me. Hit the nail on the head. Hit the nail on the head. Hit the nail on the head. Now, if you think that there may be other phrasal verbs that you don't quite understand in English, make sure to take a look in the description below. I have included my phrasal verbs playlist to help you out.